Hello. Thanks for joining us again on the channel. I've always been curious about this one, and now that a friend picked one up, we can finally talk about it. His experience, start to finish. Quick note before we begin. There's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start with our first reviewer's experience.
This reviewer seems absolutely thrilled with their purchase. They describe it as working great, feeling good, and looking nice. Our reviewer uses this scooter for an 11-mile commute and reports that even after arriving at work, the battery still has a significant charge remaining. They prefer using pedal assist levels 2 or 3 for most of the ride, only using the throttle to tackle steep hills or quickly navigate across streets. Apparently, full throttle provides plenty of speed, enough to bring tears to their eyes from the cold wind, a minor issue easily solved with appropriate eyewear. Assembly was straightforward, taking about half an hour. The reviewer points out that the included video had extra steps as some components were already pre-attached. They suggest using the manual's close-up pictures during installation for clarity. Durability seems to be a strong point. This client has already had a couple of spills, yet the scooter remains undamaged, even keeping their phone secure in its holder during the incidents. They strongly recommend it as a commuter option, especially for those who, like them, might find a regular bike commute too strenuous. They emphasize its fun factor, mentioning enjoyable rides on gravel and grass. Despite being a significant expense, they state they would happily make the purchase again. The reviewer has put a lot of miles on this scooter in just a short amount of time, and reports that it handles snowy conditions surprisingly well, though caution is advised on turns. One downside mentioned is that the battery seems to be losing its charge faster after it has been used for a while. A replacement charger was ordered due to a malfunction with the original one, showcasing its importance for tackling those challenging hills. Overall, it seems like a great product.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer seems genuinely happy with this electric bike, despite a few initial hiccups. They describe it as having a thick, strong, heavy metal frame, though they mention assembly was a bit of a challenge. The large, fat tires are apparently great for handling dirt roads. Our reviewer appreciates the pedal assist feature, which they can adjust, or they can simply use the twist throttle like a motorcycle. They even mention hitting a good speed on a dirt road at night uphill, finding it quite fun. Initially, they found it difficult to ride uphill without the battery, calling it a heavy workout. The battery charging is easy and doesn't get hot, which is a plus. They estimate a good range on a single charge, even with hilly terrain. The reviewer also envisions using this scooter for errands like grocery shopping to save on gas. Convenient features like cruise control, turn signals, and lights are appreciated. It folds for storage, though they note it's a bit heavy to lift. After further testing, our reviewer has some additional insights. They're impressed with its performance on rough dirt roads and the effectiveness of the headlight at night. The included bag is surprisingly spacious, holding a decent amount. The phone holder is secure and adjustable. They were initially concerned about the motor cutting out on long, steep inclines, but discovered it was a setting issue easily resolved. They also suggest a softer seat might be a worthwhile upgrade and advise caution on muddy roads, as splashing is likely. Goggles are recommended for nighttime rides to avoid getting bugs in your eyes. After several months of use and hundreds of miles, the reviewer reports no significant problems. It handled surprisingly well in snowy conditions, and they're pleased with the tire performance in both mud and snow. They mention achieving good speeds both with and without pedal assist and the quick charging time. They value the included bicycle bag and appreciate the health benefit.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer seems genuinely pleased with their purchase of this electric bike. They mention enjoying the bike quite a bit, particularly impressed with its speed capabilities. Apparently it exceeded expectations, reaching speeds that surprised even the reviewer, who describes themselves as being on the smaller side. One key feature they highlight is its portability, noting the ease with which they can fold and unfold the bike. The reviewer estimates it takes them less than 2 minutes, which they find quite manageable. Battery life is another point of discussion. While the manufacturer might state a longer range, our reviewer reports getting closer to 25-30 miles per charge, which they still find satisfactory considering the overall value. Finally, this client offers some practical advice for potential buyers. Consider stocking up on spare tires and inner tubes. They mention that the unusual size of the tires might make replacements difficult to find at local bike shops, so having backups on hand could save a lot of trouble down the road. Overall, the review conveys a positive experience with the e-bike, despite a few minor caveats regarding battery range and tire availability.
And that's it. If this video helped, hit like and subscribe for more. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching.